All right, friends, welcome back. I am Kalani, and this is World Drum Club. Thanks for being here. This is a tutorial, an example of a genre called Bembe, Afro-Cuban drumming. You can look it up, B-E-M-B-E. What I'm going to be showing you in this lesson is how you can play both individual parts. So if you want to have a drum ensemble with, say, 5 or 6 people, each playing a different percussion instrument in a different rhythm, you could do that. You could also do what I just did, which is instead of playing each part individually and having it be an ensemble, you could play a lot of these parts at the same time yourself. So I'm going to show you both things. Let's get right to it. So in this genre, we're using what we're basically calling the Afro-Cuban 12/8 bell pattern. You might see it labeled 6/8 bell pattern, doesn't really matter, but it's this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and you hear the shakere. So we're counting 1 tita, 2 tita, 3 tita, 4 tita, 1 tita, 2 tita, 3 tita, 4 tita, 1 tita, 2 tita. All right, and then we're adding a high drum. In this case, it's bongos, on the 1 T, 2 T, 3 T, 4 T, T-tot, T-tot, and T-tot, and T-tot. And then we've got a conga pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's look at how to play both. Let's look at how to play both of the drum patterns just real quick. I think they're, if you're already playing percussion, they should be pretty easy for you. However, the high drum, which I'm playing on bongos, again, you could play it on a quinto, you could play it on one drum. If you want to do that, then I would play tone slap, tone slap, tone slap. But we're going to play low, high, low, high. You can do it with 2 hands or 1 hand. Let's do the 2-hand version. So we're going to do this a little more slowly right now. 1 tita, 2 tita, 3 tita, 4 tita, 1, 2, 3 tita, 4 tita, 1. So it's 1, 2, the first 2 triplets. 2, 3, 4, 1. So let's put the bell on and do that. Now, later on, when you get to where you want to try this yourself and play multiple parts, then you'd probably do this, which is the 1 hand. Here we go. Okay, so now let's look at the conga part. I call this the universal 6/8 hand drum pattern because you can play this on a lot of things. We use this in rumba Colombia. It's a great pattern to know and to be able to play regardless of whether you're going to use it in this context. Let's look at it. So we're going to play a hand fingers. I label these hand fingers. You might hear people use the term heel toe, even if, or whether or not the actual techniques are the same. I like to use hand and then fingers. Hand, finger, and then that's the first move. And then we're going to do a muted slap. I'm playing softly right now. Hand, finger, slap, and then hand, and then tone, tone. So that equals 6 tones, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's look at that with the bell pattern. right, what are you doing, Kalani? You're adding another drum. All right, that's for later. That's a preview. Okay, now, so those are the two main drum parts, the yeet dot and deet dot and deet dot and deet dot and doo doo gat and doo doo ba and doo doo. Let's listen to those two together again, reunited. Okay, now, hopefully that's enough. All right, so you can use those parts individually. The tuba, we're just kind of improvising, all right? Now, if you want to play the high drum and the middle drum, in this case, bongos and conga, together at the same time, here's how you can start to practice that. Let's go to the overhead. I'm gonna go slow. So what we've got is, we're gonna play what would be the hand fingers pattern, right, on the conga. We're gonna transfer that and just play the low-high. And that fulfills that sound. So instead of playing, I'm gonna go to the side view. Instead of playing, we're gonna play, all right? So we're just displacing the hand fingers to the bongos. So that's exactly the same. You could practice that by itself. Just cycle it. Or if you want, you could do it just as the first bar and then have a blank there. Do do da boo do ba do do. And maybe we'll do that with the bell real quick. All right, now, the second bar is a little trickier, but don't get freaked out, just relax, stay calm. You're gonna do low, and then when you go to the high drum, we're gonna do an open there. All right, we're gonna play two notes together, and then we've got another open on the conga. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's do it with the bell. Now both together. Sorry, I'm already improvising. Let me slow that down a little bit. So here we go. Low, high, slap, and then low, together, tone. Okay. How are you guys doing? You good? So work on that, and then once you have that comfortably, and you guys can slow it down, just slow it down to a comfortable tempo. I'm doing it kind of pretty brisk. And then the only thing left is maybe put a low tone at the beginning of the cycle, just to start, just to get the idea of moving over to the low drum. And in this case, it's going to be right after the two open tones. So you're going to play. So now you've got these two together. So here's what that sounds like with the bell. Hey. All right, you guys. So that's what I have for you in this lesson. I hope it's enjoyable. If you have any questions for me or you'd like to connect with what I'm doing more, you can do that at patreon.com/Kalani. We have a lot of courses over there. We've got a whole bunch of conga stuff. Check the links, check the descriptions. And the descriptions. I've got links to lessons that you can start right away for free. And if you, like I said, if you have questions, you can connect with me on Patreon, send me a message, and I will be happy to do everything I can to help you. In the meantime, enjoy playing this Bembe style rhythm. I do want to point out that I'm using a couple blocks. I'm using a bell and a block from Native Tongue Percussion, these clip-on bell and block. In fact, let's add the clave just for fun. So you can find out more about these instruments at Native Tongue Percussion. And you guys have a great day. Make some music, make some people happy, make yourself happy. See you guys later.